Purified by the scholar genitivi, these ashes cure any ailment and provides virility in more intimate matters. Do I have a volunteer?
I'll try.
Just a small pinch, Sirrah. There you go.
My God, it's gone.
Cured by the Maker himself.
Huh.
That's enough. Clear out, you charlatans. Every coin those swindlers nab goes straight to the carter's coffers. They must be stopped.
Alright.
Jevon takes no notice of these thieves. No one cares as long as they keep to Lowtown and the docks. No one except guards on the street, that is.
Right. I'll have to take care of that soon. Trinkets.
I believe this market rivals Denerim, but I haven't visited in a very long time.
Alright. Hey!
I think Uncle Gamlen comes here.
Yep. You said this is your place?
Here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
How do you do that? Do we have a bad entrance? Isn't that kind of important?
How do you plan an expedition into the deep roads without knowing a way in?
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn.
Alright.
Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
How can you be so sure?
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
And if he knows nothing?
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
I don't mess with the Wardens. Fine, let's get your way. Fine, let's do it your way.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Missaire, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Loreen has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Cool. Thanks, Varric. Varric friendship, yay!
The truth is out there. My mother used to say that there are a lot more mages now than when she was a child. I think it's the lyrium in the water.
There's lyrium in the water. Okay. Okay.
A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
Welcome to the Hanged Man.
Any news?
What's the word on the street?
The craziest thing. Apparently, the pigeon population has taken a nosedive in Ferelden. Weird, huh?
What kind of sick individual preys on those innocent things?
What else? Something
other
useful?
You hear about the Isle of Redcliffe? Some say Andraste herself reached down and cured him so he could unite the land.
Anything quest related, perhaps?
Any other news?
I hear rumours of a healer in Darktown who's looking after the sick. For free. Imagine that.
Alright, one more time.
Any other news?
There's an expedition heading to the deep roads, and every sword and his dog wants in on it.
Alright, that's it.
Thanks. I should go.
Anytime.
I should go. Patron.
Hey, friend. Could you spare a few silvers? I've got children to feed.
Alright. Yeah.
Hey,
You heard about that deep roads expedition? They say anyone who goes down there is going to be rich. You don't think they'll need drinks served down there, do you? Not if you were the last man in the free marches.
Oh. Okay, we're done. Alright.
You heard about that hero of Ferelden?
Yes. Why?
What makes a hero, eh? I bet I could kill an archdemon.
Probably not.
I bet you couldn't. I'll bet you a dozen hours.
Probably not.
What? Well, now I'm gonna show you.
Probs not. Probs not.
Do you ever feel like the world's getting simpler? Like everything from eating to fighting is a lot less complex than it used to be?
Nice. Alright.
A hive of scum and villainy. Every city needs the outlet.
We shouldn't talk here.
I like this bar. Everybody here knows your name.
Cheers. Nice. Alright. I'm stuck. Alright. It's not just battle where people get in my way. It's just all the time. All the time.
Face it, you don't pay me enough to stay sober at work.
I don't see anyone. Alright. So many clockheads.
My brother was a soldier. It's all about taking land and serving some king you've never met. Guardsmen, they do something real. They protect people. They make their lives better.
I don't know if I agree.
Neither would my brother.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't agree. Yeah.
Walk in peace.
You too.
Will everyone please just step back? My mother's in labour. The baby's come early. Can anyone help her? I'll send word to the healer, but
My son's hurt bad. Cart overturned on him in the blasted bone pit.
everyone in your turn. I promise we have donations coming in. There will be food and medicine for all of you.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
I'm looking for someone.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden. Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
My self-defensive, I won't bother him. That's who I need.
Where is this healer? You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
Templars?
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
We would never turn someone over to the Templars, mistress. Never.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
I made him no harm. That seems reasonable. Tell me where he is or else. I mean him no harm.
Your healer is in no danger from me. If this mage is an apostate, the Templars will find him. No mage should suffer for an accident of birth.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
I've got 5 kids to feed. Where do I find work?
Alright. Looks like we got that quest updated. Good. Look for the lit lanterns. Alright, let's go to one of these other quest markers over here.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town. And it ain't gonna happen to him.
Bethany?
Look, we're Ferelden's just trying to keep out of the Templars' sight, same as you.
Ferelden? But you're clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Maker bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Alright. Just so you guys know, when in character creation, I used the Martyr background, which is the Dalish Warden and Alistair and Enora on the throne together, and yeah. So that's the background that I'm using for this Let's Play.
Varric, do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
Nice. Nice, Varric. Nice. Shopper.
Hey there, lovely.
Hi. Yep. Alright. Alright, let's move this way. This way. Wait, no, wrong door. Wrong door. Wrong door. Okay. It's up the stairs here, right? Gamblers. It's okay.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm really sorry.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
Let's not fight. This isn't a dream. This isn't a dream? This line, it goes with this playthrough perfectly. This isn't a dream? What? It's perfect.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate.
Yeah.
You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
Well, thing is, if you don't love the Comte, don't marry the Comte. Mom did what she wanted. She married the person that she loved. You gotta marry the person that you love. Okay, rant over. Alright, tell me about our family.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
What exactly did it say?
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Sounds like a yes to me.
Let her just look at it. Why so defensive? I'm gonna look. I'm going to look.
Take me to the vault.
Can't. It's in the cellar of the estate. Someone else lives there now.
You didn't take your parents' will.
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gammon? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
No. Alright. Potions, runes, writing desk. Let's see. Alright. Ooh, bait and switch. I know this one. I know this one. I know this one. Hawke, you might be interested in something that's come up. A contact of mine, a fellow by the name of Anzo, is asking around for someone competent regarding a job, and I suggested you. He's always paid well, so if I were you, I'd check into it before someone else snaps it up. He said he'll be in the Lowtown Bazaar at night. Athenril. Letter from Athenril. Hawke, your year's up and you're free to go. Despite what you think, we had a good thing working together. I might pass along an opportunity or two if you're willing to get your hands dirty. Stay safe, Athenril. Thank you, Athenril. Ah, the good old days. The good old days. There we go. Back. That's good. Now Bethany, sister.
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlin seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
I'm sure he didn't do that. Our uncle's a born liar. We need to find that will. We need to find that will.
I want what's ours. Good. I'm glad we agree. Gamlin told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice.
Ugh.
Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
Let's go after them. He gave our home to... That's an outrage. That's an outrage. He gave our home to slavers.
Gamlin couldn't have just sold himself and saved us all the trouble. Can you just imagine him sweeping and scrubbing for some Tevinter matriarch? Seriously though, those scum have no right to our family's things. We should break in there. Get the will for Mother. I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlin said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
And there you have it. She's back. She has done what she needs to do. She has gone. I have no idea what she has done. I'm sorry. I'll cut this out. I'm sorry. Let's go head up to Joker. Let's go head up to Joker. Yay! Oh, but first...
Good to see you're okay, Commander.
Alright, first, let's talk to some of our companions. Alright, Kaden.
Commander, I'm glad
buddy.
to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Are you holding up? Jenkins will be missed. We'll talk later. I'll just die. Well, she's going to try to let some of that to not be so cold-hearted with Kaden specifically. She's not gonna try to not be so cold-hearted. Jenkins will be missed.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
Yeah.
It's been a hell of a shakedown cruise. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Seems like you better run around, keep it to yourself. Seems like you've been around. Keep it to yourself. Don't worry about it.
Whatever's going on, the captain can handle it.
Absolutely, Commander. Anything else before we head ashore?
You know, any protocol? No. Just secure your mouth. Just secure your mouth. No. You know any protocol?
Any advice on how to act in front of an ambassador? I don't meet many politicians.
Yep.
An ambassador? I just follow standard operational procedure. Salute anything you can't eat or kill. Good luck, ma'am.
Alright. Thanks, Kaden. Thanks, man. Buddy, child. Buddy, in no way romantic at all. Buddy, man. Yeah. Bro fist. Bro. Man. Let's go talk to Dr. Jacques.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Personal question.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Any regrets?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. I wanted to travel, but humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
An L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration.
Oh.
Sometimes there are complications.
Complications? It's not going to interfere with his job, is it?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Okay.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Right. Bye, Dr. Chuckwall.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Bye-bye. Alright. Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Yeah. With her, she's gonna be a bit more guarded with Ashley. She has a bad feeling about Ashley. She has a bit of a bad feeling about Ashley. Especially with her tone when discussing, that's it, no Turians. No Turians. Yeah. Well, luckily she blacked out before she... during that conversation. She was just like, I'm done with your crap, Ashley. I'm done with your crap. So she's gonna be a bit more guarded and cruel with her. Soldiers die.
When your number comes up, it's over. His did.
That's grim, Commander. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. Not after Torfin. That must have been hell.
Start to enjoy it. It was necessary.
I did what I had to do. You'd better be willing to do the same.
I won't let the Alliance down, sir.
I should go.
I need to go speak with Joker.
Goodbye, Commander.